Okay, hello. I'm here to show you how to make warlords on your own on pretty much any map that you want. So first of all, you nicely open up the map. You go to scenario. You make a new scenario. So now you choose the map you want. I want Sahrani map. New scenario. There. And then save it. There. Make a new one. Make a new save. Sahrani Warlords. Like this. Save. Now, why I did it? Well, so you will be able to open scenario folder, which is this. Sahrani Warlords.sara. So you now know where the folder is and what is the map name .sara. Okay, great. Now what you're gonna need to do is take the Warlords file you took from GitHub and copy everything. Control C, Control V, and paste it, and change the mission.sqm file also. That's very nice. I'm gonna come back to Arma, go to scenario, open it, and you will open the scenario, Sahrani Warlords. Open it, and now you need to wait a little bit. Okay. Great. Now everything is loaded. Now this is all these warlords on your new map. Of course, it's not gonna make any sense. It's gonna be outside of everything. You're gonna have to do a lot of work. Show you one piece of the work, and you just do that exactly the same for everything else. Now, here's the first tile. So I will show you the example. Come here, place one of these circles or squares into the town that you want. Now this is the warlord zone that you need to capture. Now make sure that it's on the ground. There. Now it is on the ground. Great. This is a helipad that you can delete, that doesn't matter. Now what you want, so this is game logic. This set variable WL services helipad. So H means for helipad, so this set variable is WL servers. So this is the service, and it can have the helipad. So this makes it so that this sector can have a helipad down. So when you capture this sector, you can spawn in helis. This trigger basically defines how the sector is shaped. So now it's a circle. You want to make it a square? Sure, make it a square. Great, now it's a square. You want to change the size of it? You can change it in here, like in size here. Now, circle, usually the towns are in the shape of a circle. You can also do this. Now, what is this? This is a little bit easier way of setting the size. See? So as you make it bigger or smaller, you can see it immediately taking effect. And it's very easy. So this thing, area scaling widget, or just press 4, or just press 4 on your keyboard, like this. Awesome. There you go. Beautiful. Now you have your first sector, but wait, you still have to define your sector. Now, maybe you don't want it to be a helipad. Well, you just delete it. Just delete. Go to game logic, double click it, double left click, then just delete it. Now it's a normal sector. Capping it won't give you anything except for the CP. Now you also might want to make it so that sector cannot be anybody's, so that you cannot spawn on it. And this you just find it, but you can also copy this basically. So let's say it's an airbase. Let's say that the sector that you have and you want to define is an airbase. This means it can also be a harbor, like water. This is like aircrafts, and this is for helipads. So if you just want it to be for aircrafts and helipad, you can just delete this. Yeah, great. And also you most likely don't want people spawning on the airfield because it gives them a huge advantage. So you want base WL can be base false. So having this makes it so that the sector cannot be base, and people won't have the base. Like the first starting position will not be that. Now, just want to copy everything from. Now I just want to copy everything from here. Control C. Now you have that saved. So this is everything that can be. So everything that can be in the init is this. So this is for water, aircrafts, and helipad. Now go to a sector. We want for it to be airbase, like this. Yeah, awesome. Of course, we want to move it. You can also do translation widget too. Now just move it like this. It's kind of like close, a little bit easier. Now press 4 on the keyboard and make it the whole runway. Well, you see, I have the wrong widget. So this, it's the trigger that you need. So make it bigger. There we go. Like this. You can also maybe move it with the rotation. Like this. Awesome. This will be your airbase. Maybe not that big. Like this. Great. Now you double click this. Okay, this is our base. Now Control V, simply paste everything that we copied, and this can be harbor. It's a little bit too far from the waters, from the sea to be harbor, so nah. Great. Now we have that. Also, like the circle is a little bit hard to see, but a little bit of a secret. If you go to thermal view, it's a lot easier to see it, especially from a side where the sun is. Yes, definitely. There. It's a lot easier to see the sector if you're in a thermal than like this. Yeah, you can barely see it. There's the outlines here a little bit. Here, I don't see anything. And if you go into thermal, awesome, we see it a lot better. Great. Now next down. There you go. Take it here. Oh, don't forget to take both of them. Don't forget to take the trigger and the game logic. So we place it to this town. It's a small town. We place it down here. Awesome. Also, do not forget to put in game logic the towns that are close to the airbase. Probably shouldn't be the bases, since. Oh, see, I'm missing something. See. Yeah, you see. So don't do as the arrow says. Don't just put that dot and shit. Don't do that. Just go back, see what you have done wrong. I didn't include this set variable. Now I'm just gonna delete this, and it is. There we go. So the bases that are very close to the airbase, like just next to it, should not be bases, since the first sector that you will be attacking will not have any stuff like tanks. So it would be very easy for them to capture it, and since bases, air bases are usually a lot bigger than the towns and mean a lot more, I suggest that you do not make them bases. Make them so that they cannot be bases. You should do that. Okay, so that's that on this side of the thing. So just take this, put it down, make the size fit, and also Might be wondering what these things are. So you probably have guessed, but this basically connects the things, the sectors, connects them. Basically, you don't want this to be connected. You just delete it. So this can go and attack this, but this cannot attack this immediately because it's not connected. You want to connect it. You zoom in. You see that it's all connected to game logic. You connect to, sync to, zoom out, zoom in, and sync to game logic. There we go. Now this sector can attack this sector. Awesome. Great, and you do that for every single town. This, just don't have to touch this. Yes, also the people. Now, usually the people are on solid ground, but I don't know, you can leave them out. So these are just the starting soldiers. So basically, these are the default people that you start with. This is for the up 4 obviously, and this is for blue 4. Now, just normal people. Now we want to make them RHS, so we go to type. You don't have to do it like this, you do it a lot easier ways, but I'm just showing it here. Now we want to make it called Warriors SR, late, we find men, and we find a normal guy. And that would be well, I guess AK-47. I'm a 3 rifleman and AK-47, or a team leader. Yeah, see, making him a team leader. So you want to make him playable. Rank, yeah, major colonel. Yeah, just make that. Stance doesn't matter. Skill, you can set it at the highest you want. If you give your players some like really bad guns, or you can just leave it at 50. That's by default standards. And okay, so basically now this will be one of the starting units, and usually you can just like grab him, delete all of those, but yeah, you can just delete all of those and copy him, like I don't know how many times you want, how many people you want. It's like 50. Just copy him and paste him 50 times. Of course, like once you have one row of like 5 of them, you just copy him. So it makes it a lot easier. Same for blue 4. I mean, one of the players, one of the AI is gonna have to be a player since it is what it is with armor. So don't bother with that. And if you wanna test the scenario, don't click on play in scenario in most single player. You'll go here, play in multiplayer, and just go OK. So you can host it on LAN. Just press OK, and you just wait for the server to start and the game to load. You check one of the players. I'm not gonna do that right now. It's gonna break everything. It's gonna be broken. You can also change the environment. Okay, so this is the title. So this will be, I don't know if you saw it, but before the loading thing basically. So it's the author's name plus my name or yours name, title. This is the title. Change it if you want. I think it is running. Go. So picture. This is the path, the overview picture visible in the scenarios menu. So this will be the picture that when it's loading. So if you want, if you really love your project, you can take a picture from the internet or make it yourself maybe. And so this will be just the name of the picture. There's a site online that converts your pictures to .paa format. Just keep in mind the picture has to be certain size, dimensions, for it to work. Okay, so the picture is what I've been talking here. Should we show it here? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the picture Warlords Redux with the you see the connection here that we made, the new one that wasn't here. This connects it. You can also, you don't want this sector to be base, just put this and cannot be base, and it won't be base. Great. I want to cancel. Yes, I want to cancel. Now, the game that you make here and test out on your computer, maybe yourself or with your friends, will not be 100% the same as it is when it's going to be on a dedicated server. If you plan on doing that, there will be some changes, so keep that in mind. I don't know what you're gonna do, but keep in mind that it's not gonna be 100% the same. Okay, so scenario, and you can save it if you want, save as something other name. But this is what you want. This is the easiest, the thing that really cuts down on your time searching for the folders and stuff. Open scenario folder, opens the folder where you have your scenario in. You know, that's awesome. You don't have to search it so deep and have to make sure it is or it is not that. Okay, so let's go through all of the files. So this is the get attributes. This is basically the stocks to get if you're gonna put it on. Description. This is where you put you put the name and stuff. So Warlords Redux, developer name, author, and this is just the respawn time. This is some like this is very easily explained, and it says everything here. This is the mods and stuff that are here, like the custom content, grumpy old man, like the slim load mod and stuff. This is the init folder, max range. So this will be the max range that with the scroll menu in the settings will be set as. Basically, there's also vehicle on flip here. This is the missions thing. This will change if you change the camera where you were with the camera. This will most likely change if you're updating GitHub. This shows add-ons, and this is basically like the sectors where they are and stuff out here, and also the intel you can change here if you for some reason don't want to change it in the editor. Multiplayer security, that's nothing. Readme, you can put something you want here, like basically what you want, some help that you want from GamerDad, how to get started. Okay, and this is the requisition file. Now this is the requisition file, the folder that you will be most likely be changing, most definitely. So West, obviously, CTRG, obviously West is for NATO. So this is the money, how much CP you're going to be paying for it. This is the requirement. So let me go more down. Okay, so this is the requirements. So this is the class name, Heli Light F. It costs 500 CP, and the requirement for it is a helipad. This is commented out, basically comment. It says it's a hummingbird. I suggest that you do put the name of the vehicle that you put in here, otherwise it's gonna be a mess. If you're like really lazy, just put a similar vehicle so that the name makes at least some sense. Because B Helilite, no, you're not gonna be 100% sure what that is, especially if it's from a mod. Okay, so this is aircrafts. This will be in the aircraft section. This will be in the vehicle section. This will be in the infantry section, naval section, and gear section. If you're making like a historical and with mods, you put the boxes with gear in here in case you don't want players having access to arsenal, because if they have arsenal, they have thermal suits and thermal goggles and thermal helmets. You can blacklist that, but You can blacklist that if you want, but this is where you just put a box in. Defenses, obviously. This is commented out. This isn't in, so this is just commented out. So east, CSAT, aircraft, heli, and defenses. And this is the end. Watch out for the end here. If you're gonna be changing something or deleting, watch out for the end here. Gonna be definitely messing with you, because look, this also mess here. So basically watch out the end here. Definitely watch out with that. Otherwise, this is very easy and not complicated at all. Not complicated to understand. Temp. Basically, this also is helpful, quite easy. So this ties in with the I menu. So basically, scan cost. How much is it to scan the sector? Fog of war, if you can see where the enemy is or not. Initial progress, if immediately in the game you have a few sectors or you don't have any sectors. Starting CP, you see like the default is 1000. Faction guerrilla this is where you define which faction is which. So guerrilla, independent, so these are the green guys that you have, that everybody is attacking. East is up 4, west is blue 4. Allow AI voting, so this is false if you don't want AI. Music, yeah, put on some music, let them have some tunes. Fast travel, how much it is for the sectors that you have, so how much this is for the sectors that you are fighting for, how much it costs for you to give CP to some other people, how much it costs to reset the sector. So this is for if you can scan the sector or not. This is if you can fast travel. This is the maximum CP that you can have. This is how much it costs to drop stuff on your position. Arsenal, so this is what I was talking about. If you have arsenal, not yes or no, how much it costs to open it. So this is how much and assets, how much vehicles and stuff, everything you can have. So this is how much CP you get per basically coming from your base. This is how much it takes until this is the time it takes for it to remove wreckages. This is for the loadout, so it's very easy to understand. Yeah. Put it in, yeah. Welcome, this is just basically some stuff, random stuff. This is in the first screen that tells you to open the I menu. And this is the picture. So if you're gonna be changing, you change this picture. This is the starting picture. So functions, this is the constants. Same as before, just maintenance colon rearm helicopter just makes sense. So how much it cost, how much you have to take. Rearm the helicopter, everything makes sense. You can just read that. Server, and then you need to find WL to load faction classes. So what is this? So this basically is, so this is the weight. So this is for the NATO, CSAT, and this is the independent. This is the guys that you are going to be attacking. This basically defines how many of them will be spawning. So change that, changes the amount of them spawning. Watch out for the comma here. There's no comma here. There's no comma here. Watch out for that. I'm gonna be changing it. Watch out for that. So NATO, CSAT, or OP4, and this is the independent. This is how much of them they will be spawning and how much it will give CP. Same thing here. So if you want to change the people that are going to be. So if NATO blue 4 sector is attacked, these are the soldiers that are gonna be spawning in. These are for the op4 soldiers, and this is what you need to change. I mean, you obviously need to change this too, but this is basically what you're looking for. Right. This is also populate sector. This is for populating the sector. Look into here. I'm just not gonna be explaining this. This it doesn't really matter if you're just gonna be making a quick Warlords. There's some stuff that you can change to make it better, better for you. But yes, this is mostly the stuff that you want to be changed, that you will be changing. Great. Goodbye.